Okay, hello. If you can't tell, I'm very excited and happy to be back. It's been a year since I last uploaded on this channel, and I'm a very different person. I look a little different, definitely have different mindset than I did, but I know I wanted to come back here and have my first video be like a sit down talking video, kind of just give you life update, but I wanted this to be the first episode of a new series that I'm going to start on this channel. I am outside, so you get to hear nature. Okay, so I wanted to start this new series called Soul Sunday Chats with Shan because obviously I'm Shannon, and I want these chats to kind of just be about life and anything that I want to talk about, anything that you guys want to talk about, anything that's going on in the world, and just conversations that are good for our souls, hence Soul Sunday chats. And I'm gonna be uploading them on Sundays, not every Sunday. Obviously, I don't want to like put that pressure on myself, but like Sundays are a great day for just like resets. Like Sundays are the new beginning of every week, so I feel like it is the perfect day for conversations like this and just like how you want to start your weeks. So this is episode 1 of Soul Sunday Chats with Shan. So grab a drink, I have tea, and yeah, I just want this to pretty much be a safe space and a place where we can just talk about whatever. So I'm gonna give you guys some life updates and just what I've been doing in the past year and why I haven't uploaded anything. So I stopped uploading really on this channel during the pandemic, when it was really bad at its peak and no one really knew what was happening and we were off school. And I think a lot of my content that I wanted to upload at the time was definitely centered around like me being a senior, me graduating, me going to prom, me doing all these things with my friends. And obviously that was not what happened. That was taken away from us, which of course sucked at the time, but it was for our safety, everything like that. But I think during that time, people definitely like went two different paths. Like there were a lot of people who were taking this time at home by themselves and putting out a lot of content, creating a lot of things, taking this time to like pursue things that they never had time to do, learn new things, do art, like make music, all that stuff. And then there were the people who kind of went in a different direction and took this time to just learn a lot about themselves and to slow down in such a fast-paced society that we live in. Yeah, just taking this time to grow a lot and focus on their mental health, their physical health, just like figure out what they wanted to change in their life. And I think I was someone who definitely went down that route a lot more. I'm gonna say I love how all of my neighbors decided to simultaneously cut their grass right now, and then I realized it's my dad, so. Okay, well, a little bit of a change of scenery that I did not have planned, but it's okay. The show will go on. Anyways, what I was saying was I definitely was just like obviously bummed out about my senior year coming to an end, but also just all this uncertainty that was in the air with like college and just adjusting to life in general. And yeah, I pretty much took most of like quarantine time just focusing on myself, learning a lot about myself, spending time with my family because we were all together all the time, which is something that we don't usually get. And it was nice, especially before starting my freshman year of college. And so I did end up moving into my dorm and I ended up living on campus. Sorry, I feel like my head was just a little cut off. Anyways, yeah, so I ended up moving onto campus and it was an amazing year. Obviously, like, my school was very safe. We took, I think, a lot more precautions than a lot of other universities and colleges, and they were very good about everything. We were getting tested like twice a week. Obviously, mask, social distancing, like all of that. But I really did think about creating content, but I was really just adjusting to a new lifestyle. It is like the first time that I'd ever been living on my own, so I was adjusting to that and going through a lot of things mentally and just learning how to be alone. I was also just making new friends and experiencing new things and being a teenager and just living my best life, honestly, and also focusing on school and learning and trying to see like how to balance all this out and what my priorities were, what I wanted to spend time doing. And I think if this pandemic taught people anything, it's that you can't take life or people or anything for granted. So I spent my freshman year of college honestly just enjoying every moment of it. I think living on campus, people would tell me this all the time, like living on campus is something that is indescribable. Like even just like commuting isn't the same as like living on campus. And I never really like understood that. I was like, why? Like if you commute, like you're there for the same amount of time, you're like meeting the same people, blah blah blah. But genuinely commuting versus like living on campus, being on campus, college is just something that you will not experience anywhere else, like indescribable until you basically live it for yourself. But I met some of the best people and I'm very excited for them to be in my videos. And you know, we're going back to like having full roommates, full capacity on campus, and I can't wait to see what the future brings, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of why I wasn't really uploading or anything. I was just honestly living life. I definitely like filmed some things and I just never really got around to editing it. I was working part-time too, still am, but doing a video editing job as well for like my scholarship program that I'm in at school. So just like video editing there, balancing my classes, balancing social life, family, focusing on my mental health, physical health, all of that. I think anyone that like makes content or vlogs or anything can attest to this. I know Victoria Paris talked about this in one of her TikToks, but basically when you're vlogging, you're like, it's hard to really live in the moment. Genuinely like live out what is happening, enjoying your time. And I feel like when I would vlog a lot of the times, I would just kind of just show what is happening, not really like talking about how I feel. And I just want to be more aware of things and be more present. So that is kind of my whole explanation of like my college update, my life update in a very condensed amount of time, what has happened over this past year. Just been focusing a lot on myself and learning a lot of things and just balancing life and getting things together. And I have random bursts of creativity and I'm currently going through that, and I was like, I'm gonna kind of revamp and restart my YouTube channel and make this what I've always wanted it to be. Like I have so many visions for this channel. I've had so many visions for my future, for this channel in general, and I feel like I'm finally at a place where I know what direction to head in with what I want to do and like genuinely how to execute these things. And I'm excited to see what the future brings. Like I've genuinely never been more excited and I can't wait for you guys to come along. I really want these Soul Sunday chats to not only be like a safe place, very unedited content, but I also just want these to be video diaries for myself, for me to see what I'm going through, what I'm experiencing. Because I feel like before a lot of my content, I didn't really genuinely talk about how I was feeling. A lot of it was just memories with my friends, which like is also great and I love that. But I recently watched Alfie Days, major throwback if you were in that whole like British YouTube era. But I still love his content. I still love his vlogs. And he was saying how the reason that he would vlog a lot was like to record how he felt at that time and like talk about your feelings when you're talking to the camera, not just what's happening, but talk about how you feel, because you want to look back at the footage and remember what you were feeling in that exact time. And I really want these video diaries to be just that, and for me to be able to listen to myself and see the things that I've learned, just like self-reflect. I've done a lot of self-reflection throughout this whole year and I've learned a lot about myself, and I just can't wait to see what the future brings and what this channel brings and just life in general. So that is a little update. I'm excited to bring you guys new content, and yeah, I think that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys follow along with me through this new chapter. Summer is almost over. My last summer as a teenager almost over, but I hope that everyone watching this has an amazing day, because you deserve it. And if it's not great today, I hope it's better tomorrow. So I will see all of you guys in my next video.